After 2,481 kills, the first Great One Tahr of the grind just spawned. However, I can definitely say the hunt didn't go as planned. Ooh, there we go. That is the second level 5 Tahr I've seen after the last update. And not gonna lie, those horns look massive. Hard to tell if it is a diamond at this distance, but it looks good. Could very well be the 7th diamond of the grind. We are gonna approach him. My plan is to get him using either the crossbow or the recurve, so we're gonna try to sneak up to it and we'll see how close we can get. As long as the wind stays like that, we shouldn't have any issue. I'ma get on top of this rock just to gain a bit of elevation. And there he is. Roughly 50 meters out apparently. Is he actually facing the other way? I think he is. He's quartering away. I mean, that is certainly not an ideal angle, but we could perfectly hit a barrel from here. The crossbow has some very nice penetration, so that angle shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. He won't stand up. This is the second level 5 Tahr I've dropped using the crossbow, and I really wanna try using the recurve on the next one. Now let's see a score. Those are some really big horns. 104.98, it is a diamond. The 7th diamond of the grind. Look at the shot, it was a hard shot. Oh, that's big. Another level 5, this one with a top estimate of 109. You know, the estimate is far from being impressive, but what is actually impressive are the horns. Like, I compare them with the horns of a couple trolls I just got, and honestly there's no comparison. This guy looks way bigger. So we're gonna do the same we did with the last diamond, we're gonna try to approach him, and we'll see if this time we manage to drop him using the recurve. We dropped the last one with the crossbow, now it's time to use the recurve. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I don't even know if he's still there. But he is. Roughly 70 meters out. So ideally, we should take cover on one of those trees over there. But the problem is that these stars are so skittish that I really don't think we're gonna manage to get there without him noticing us. Like, unless you are completely hidden, they are gonna see you at a distance of about 40 meters. I'm just gonna keep crawling forward, and maybe, just maybe, we are gonna take a 60 meter shot. I rarely ever take 60 meter shots with the recurve because they are risky, it's really hard to be accurate, and frankly we have absolutely no necessity to risk it. So we are not gonna use the recurve this time. We are gonna shoot this guy using the 12 gauge cacciatore. He is down. Is this guy gonna be the 8th diamond of the grind? Seeing those horns, I think there's a very high chance it is. And yeah, it is a diamond, 106.64 and 139.14 kilos of weight. That is a really big Tahr, one of the biggest we have gotten on this grind actually. Is that what I think it is? A dark brown Tahr. A huge level 4 dark brown. That is the last rare I really wanted to get. We have gotten multiple whites, we have gotten multiple blacks, and albino, so we were missing one of these. And look at how close it is gonna score from diamond. His estimate goes up to 99, and all the rare Tahrs score at the top of their estimate, and that makes it the biggest rare Tahr we have seen so far on this grind. We are gonna approach him. Man, if there's something that I truly hate about this map, is the fact that like half the trees and the shrubs don't give you any cover. Like for example, being below the shrub and being right in the open is exactly the same. He's still buried. Around 70 meters out. Oh, he's alert. They are truly skittish, probably the animal with the sharpest senses on the entire game. So I'ma wait here for a few seconds. He should be calm again very soon. Where's this guy? Right there. He's attentive. Time to go for the shot. He's a bit far, around 60 meters out, but we have the crossbow, and that shouldn't be an issue. What is actually an issue is that he keeps walking. We need him to stop. And now he's hitting again. He's more than 70 meters out, so we're gonna zero for 60. And we're gonna aim slightly higher. Let's see. Oof, we got him good. Our first ever dark brown tar. The biggest rare we have gotten so far on this grind. And it is also the closest we have been from getting another super rare after almost 2 years. I mean, if it actually scores above 99, it will only be 2 points shy from diamond. That's nothing. And yeah, it has a score of 99.67. Big boy. Nice shot right there at 74 meters. We hit a double long in the heart. And I think it's safe to say this is the best trophy we have gotten so far on this grind. Such a beautiful rare. Guys, you won't believe me, but for a second I thought that was a great one. My heart stopped for a second. It is only white. A level 4 white, max estimate. Not too bad, eh? That's the biggest white we have seen so far, after 4 of them. The first level 4. Oh, no way, how unfortunate. We spooked them. He's still here though. I was trying to sneak up to it in order to get him using the crossbow, but it clearly didn't go as planned. So we gotta shoot him before he leaves the area. With a rifle. Stay here, buddy. There he goes, he's alert. And that should do it. Yeah. Well, the shot on the second one wasn't good. Somehow. But anyway, here we have this beautiful white tar. A level 4. I would have loved to drop him using the crossbow, I mean that was the plan, but at the end what matters is that we got him. And well, the shot was clearly not the best, we hit the lever, but it was way too far back, because the idea was to hit it double long. You know, you gotta be really careful when shooting the stars, because their barrels, their longs, are more far forward than the barrels of the majority of the species. Where in the world? No way, I can't believe it. This is the track of a Great One Tahr. Right in front of our tent. I was heading towards this zone to check it when I stumbled across this track. I guess he's part of the herd that usually eats there. We still haven't spotted it. The only thing we know is that there's a great one in the area. Come on, where is he? The last time I checked this zone, there were, I believe, 4 males, and I've counted 3 so far. Hold up. I think he may be behind that tree, eh? I see something white. Yeah, that's gotta be him, he's white. No way. Up to 130 estimate. Which fur type is that? His back is white, and I believe the only 2 Great One variations that have a white back are the Fable Snow and the Fable Skull. A Fable Skull would be crazy. And I'm honestly not sure of what to do here. Well, you may remember the last week I said that whenever the Great One spawned, we would do our best to get him using the recurve bow, but we know very well how hard it is to approach the stars. So I'm attempt to sneak up to it by crawling. I highly doubt it's gonna work, but if we manage to find some full cover close to it, we may have a chance. They are alert. Come on, this isn't working. We spooked them. Yeah. So plan B. My plan B is to set up an ambush by placing a tripod or a tree stand as close as possible to a zone so we can get there before they arrive. As you can see, I just placed 3 different tripods right inside the zone, just in case we need to hop from one tripod to another, because sometimes they fit over this area, and other times they fit over there. So let's say we are chilling on this tripod, and we see them coming that way. If we see them arriving from that direction, it probably means that they are gonna start feeding around that area. So we're gonna have to rush towards one of those two tripods in order to get there before them and hopefully get within the bow range. I just set the time a few minutes before their feed time begins, so they should arrive at any moment. We just gotta wait here. Hold up. There's the herd. And there's the Great One. Safe to assume they are gonna start feeding around there. We need to get to that tripod. And there's the Great One. That looks amazing. I'm not entirely sure of what is my favorite food for the Great One, but this Fable Snow has to be among my top 3. Now we gotta get on the tripod. These guys are very close, so they are gonna notice us at any moment. Come on. We are good now. He's more than 50 meters out, still walking. I'ma move to this other tripod, just to get a bit closer. I won't take the shot if he is further than 40 meters. 57 meters out, he's feeding. And we have a problem. Those guys are alert. And if they spook, due to the wind, the Great One is most likely gonna leave the area. So please don't spook. Now the Great One is walking this way. 40 meters out and getting closer. That's the closest we've been since we started the hunt. We could shoot him here, but he just keeps walking. There he is again. Damn. He is getting further. When is he gonna stop? That's the question. Well, finally. He decided to go for a little walk. He was roughly 50 meters out and now he's almost 100 away. So what should I do here? We could crawl back towards the first tripod, that is an option. And maybe the only one. Although I'm not sure if we're gonna manage to get there before he notices us. He may go alert before, and if he goes alert, we are not gonna have any place to take over. We are getting closer, just 50 meters out from this star. Luckily he is facing that way, so he can see us. We gotta take advantage of that and get on the tripod. He's still there, exactly 40 meters away. So it's time. We may not have a better chance. No! He's down. For a second I thought we botched the shot because he didn't die instantly as I was expecting. So I imagine we hit the lever, and yeah, I feel we hit him just a bit too far back. No way. Our first Great One Tahr, a Fable Snow, with a recurve. At this point it has become sort of a tradition for me to get the first Great One I find of any species using the recurve. It's a nice challenge, certainly risky, but I think it's worth it. 126.53. Love to see it, man. I can't believe how close we were from botching the shot. We barely got the lever. Like barely. Just imagine how much it would have sucked to mess this guy up. Our first Great One Tahr.